When was your last adventure? For me, it's been at least 7 years ago. Uh, 10 years ago, I started a cleaning business that I mainly work on weekends. Every weekend, I clean these small offices, and it's very profitable. But I didn't grow enough to bring in employees. I didn't want no employees, so I have to do all the cleaning, and so that's really no time off. So it's been a long time since I've had a weekend off or really done anything exciting. And I found, I live here in Nashville, Tennessee. I moved here 22 years ago to pursue my dream of being a musician and songwriter. Made a lot of mistakes, did some really cool things, played some good gigs, wrote some great songs, learned a lot, but it was a long shot when I got here, and my dream didn't come true, but I still got my dream. But now, what's next? What's next, what's the next adventure or journey? And I found myself last fall just kind of sitting on my sofa, getting fatter and older, and thinking, I can just keep my lifestyle for the next 20 years and not make any changes, and financially I'd be fine, but I would go out of my mind. I mean, I've wanted, part of the reason I moved to Nashville I wanted to be a touring musician so I could see the world. I wanted to go up to the Opry House in Sydney, Australia, and touch it. Did get there. I have been lucky. And it looks white in pictures, but it's really yellow when you see it. But that's the experiences I want in life. And it hasn't been happening, and time's ticking for me, and it's ticking for you. Tick tock, tick tock. And someday it's going to be too late. 20 years ago I dreamed of walking the Appalachian Trail. I bought a backpack, I had an old Kelty Trekker, 5.5 pounds, external frame backpack. I read several books about it, and I was all excited. I went to REI, bought all the equipment, talked to people, but then I bought a house, and I was just sort of chained. I was like the house was held up by iron prison bars, it seemed. A little bit too much house for me, working a job I didn't like. So I quit the job, the house was foreclosed, I lived in my car, and I came back, started a business, wrote a book, but even now I'm still just getting bored. So I decided last fall, I was getting bored, old, and fat, and I'm still broke. And I decided last fall, if I finally live out my dream of walking the Appalachian Trail, hey, when I'm all done, I can't be any more broke. I'm broke. So that won't change. And what I have now, I can get back probably within 3 months or less. I can find a 1-bedroom apartment. So why not? Why not do it? I'll think of this the rest of my life, and if I wait, I'll be 55, then 60 and 65, and I'll get older and older. If I'm lucky, I might just die before that. And there'll be a time, as Thoreau said, there's a difference between late and being... there's a difference between late and too late. And I don't want to be too late. I could feel my bones getting a little creakier and a little older. So I want to take advantage of my health now and go on this trip. And that's what this channel's about. It's about me losing weight. I was 270 pounds with gusts up to 275. I'm 240 today. This is April 1st. I'm not lying to you. It's April Fool's Day, but it's April 1st, 2017. And somewhere around March, April of 2018, I'm going to walk this sucker. I'm going to start down here, Georgia, and I'm going to go all the way up to Maine, walking all across the mountains and whatever's out there, carrying a backpack and all my food. But I want to inspire, encourage, and encourage you to do the same if you can relate to where I'm at. We got one life, and something like the Appalachian Trail can be done by poor people like me. Relatively poor, we know it's all relatively speaking. I have a friend that walked the Appalachian Trail twice. And he did it by sleeping on his brother's sofa and working at a hardware store in Colorado and saving the money until he could do it. I'm thinking a homeless guy kind of has a better life than me. I needed to get out there and start having some adventures. How about you? So that's what this channel's about. It's about me trying to reclaim my life, my sense of adventure, and hopefully maybe you'll get something out of it. Because really, in life, it's you got to fight back or die. You got to really always create some type of vision or some type of dream, something to propel you forward. And this is it for me. But I hope you can find something for you, you know, if you're in that kind of, that rut thing. And we'll be going over that. So subscribe. I'll be going over training, gear reviews, and where I'm at if you're interested in. And then, you know, next year the journey starts. I've got a lot of money. I got a lot of back taxes I got to pay. I don't have any debts except for taxes, and so I'm going to be working my ass off just to get things done. But anyway, hope to see you around, man. Say hello in the comments. Take care. I'm Sutton Parks.